Hi Beatle people, welcome back to A Beatleful Life. So in today's video I thought I would show you some ways that I like to incorporate the Beatles and Beatles related things as well into my everyday routine during the week. So let's get started. So we'll start with something that you don't often see because typically I'm using it to film, which is my phone. I have a Paul phone case that I got from Walmart's website, and also I have a Beatles lock screen. You'll see it says Sunday on there. I didn't actually film this during the week, I filmed it on the weekend. So I start the day by having breakfast. Typically when I eat breakfast I'm watching Full House, but also when I'm sitting there I like to search the TV for any kind of Beatles related programs that may be coming on within the next week or so. Just anything that I haven't seen before or perhaps would like to watch again. I do have some programs on my DVR still that I like to watch. I have the Carpool Karaoke special that Paul did with James Corden. I also search the TV for Paul McCartney programs as well. Obviously other McCartneys are going to pop up, but you could pick out the Paul programs, of course. There was a repeat on of Mary McCartney Serves It Up, which is Mary's show on the Food Network. I enjoyed watching that when it premiered. I would recommend, if you like cooking shows, I would recommend watching that. I also saw this program called Scrambled Eggs, and I think it seems to be a show about how Paul came up with the song Yesterday, but of course many of us already know that story. I also set up a recording for this episode of The Simpsons that Paul and Linda appeared on. So after I eat breakfast, I'm of course getting ready for work, and when I'm getting dressed I often pick out some subtle Beatles related jewelry to wear. I have this McCartney necklace that I got from Paul's website. It's made by Pennyroyal Jewelry, and I also have this Paul ring that I sometimes like to wear. I just got this as a Christmas gift in 2019. I saw these on eBay. I'm pretty sure they have all the other Beatles as well. So again, during the work week, it's all about subtlety in terms of the jewelry that I wear. So next I make my lunch, and I have my Beatles water bottle that I like to bring. I'm pretty sure I got that from a record store. And I also have my Beatles lunch bag. I don't remember what the brand is of this, but it's very good quality and it's insulated too, which is nice. So obviously next I would be driving to work, and I get my car keys out, which have of course a Beatles keychain on them. I got this keychain actually from the Beatles store in London. It was a little freebie that I got when I was there. Also my car is decked out with some Beatles stuff. I have a Rubber Soul front license plate here. Rubber Soul is my favorite Beatles album, as I've said on my channel before. I also have a Beatles frame on my back license plate too. Also on my window I have this Beatles decal. This comes from one of those kind of custom decal websites. It's like a vinyl decal. I chose the color pink, that's my favorite color. On the interior of the car I have these Beatles stickers. I just took these off of a binder that I used to use for school when I was in high school actually. And then on the gear shift I have this Beatles kind of sweatband, but I don't wear it as a sweatband, I just use it as a decoration. So of course when I'm driving to work I love listening to CDs. I have a whole bunch to choose from in my car, you know, not only Beatles but Wings and Solo Paul and some modern music that I like as well. Typically I like to listen to the radio and alternate between the radio and the CD. I like listening to the classic rock radio station, and also the one that plays like everything from 80s to today's music as well. But a lot of options in here. I love singing when I'm driving, so it's really fun for me in the morning to sing along to whatever CD I may be listening to. So one of the CDs I've been reaching for lately is Ringo's CD, What's My Name. It has a lot of like high energy songs that's good to listen to in the morning. But we're going to fast forward a little bit now to the time of day that I would be getting out of work. So typically after work I go to the gym, and obviously here I'm listening to a lot of the same type of songs that I have on my CDs. I sometimes go on YouTube as well and listen to songs on there. Paul's song Home Tonight is one that I typically start with when I go to the gym. So after I come home I like to have tea. Have a lot of Beatles mugs that I can choose from. And usually I have green tea. So after I make that, I typically head up to my room just to chill out, usually watch YouTube. And my room, of course, is very Beatleful in itself. So I have these Beatles pillows on my bed here, this Rubber Soul one, and the other Beatles one as well. I think they're both from Wish.com, if I'm not mistaken. Now, on some nights, I like to listen to the Hey Grandude audio version. It's nice to unwind by listening to this. Paul does read the story on this CD. So I got this from Amazon UK. I don't think Amazon US carries it. So sometimes I'll follow along with the book, and other times I just let the CD play.
Zing, bang, sizzle, everything changed. The children were standing on a golden beach with little waves tickling their toes. The water felt beautifully cool.
We're on the beach for the postcard.
Bob laughed as he splashed in the sea. But the magic compass hadn't finished yet.
Alright, Beatle people, that does it for today's video, so thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things like this. And as always, I will leave my social media linked in the description, so you can check that out if you want. And as always, have a beautiful day, everybody.